What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today, guys, we're going to go back to Sol 1452. Now, one of my subs, Lucas Chor Zeppa, actually said, hey, man, top right corner. Wanted me to have a look at this. So, anyway, I'm going to show you where you guys can get it. Let's get started. All right, guys, like I said, let's jump into this. This is where you can find the page, and it's right here. You can see it's way at the top here. We can jump way up here, and you can see it's right here, Mars Science Laboratory, the MSL. All right, let's jump way down here. I'm going to show you where you can get it, and of course, you guys will get the direct link, so you don't have to go looking for it. But this is the one we're looking at right here, Mastcam left, and you can see right here, 9/6/2016. Now, this came out, well, it's going to be almost 3 years, right? I'm almost positive I did a video on this, and I covered a lot of the stuff. One thing in here is like, boom, right there in your face, but that's the problem. People getting focused strictly on it and not the rest of the stuff. And once you see this stuff, you're going to say, oh my God, there's no way that this stuff is natural, and it's going to prove without a doubt that there was intelligent life on Mars. Is there any at the moment? Who knows, but there was. All right, so here it is right here. Here's the photo. I'm going to go ahead and zoom into this because I want you guys to see this one anomaly, and this alone is enough to go, whoa, what the hell is that? Look at the size of this thing, and look at it right here, okay? And I'm just going to back up just a hair bit right there. And you can see this thing, without a doubt, this thing is either A, stone, or some kind of mechanical or technological piece, right? And but there's so much more in this photo, guys. First of all, come on, look at these rocks. Seriously? You actually think those are rocks? And wait till you see the stuff I bring out. Now, some of these things you will not get through. As you can see, look at the information, again, completely redacted. Look at it. Completely taken out. And you can see where they've done this, guys. Check this out. Boom, square, boom. Then it's just other colors. They completely took this stuff out. We can jump over to this rock. Any rock here. Look at the way they did this. Square, nice and clean. Comes down, clean. Comes nice and up right here. And they completely... They're literally just tapping this stuff in there, and it just blocks out anything they don't want you to see. However, look at the items on the left-hand side. Okay? What looks like pieces sticking up. Let's see this a whole lot better right now, shall we? Let's get rid of this pukey color. Let's jump into this. Okay. Again, here we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and zoom right into this thing so it'll be a lot better. And then we're going to really clean this thing up. And check this out. Okay. So... here's the photo right here, and you can see it's on the very lower left, it's 8.33. That's right, I enlarged the hell out of this thing so we could really have a good look. All right, so let's jump into this, because again, the stuff in here is absolutely wild, okay? This object alone screams intelligently made. Look at this. Just these objects, these small pieces in here. The idea, the way this thing is shaped. Look at this. It looks like some round piece with a bunch of little things in it. See it? Lines. This isn't just random rock, guys. It looks like there's some weird disc type thing. But check this out. It has what looks like a pipe sticking out of it. Goes back there. Can you see that? See that right there? This piece right here. And again, it looks like this little pipe going like this. And this thing looks like some kind of weird ring type thing or some kind of design at the top of this thing. Pretty wild. Now, just look at the objects on the ground. Here's a perfect example. This object right here happens to be black circle with some kind of white piece sticking out. And of course, it's so contrasted that you can't even see it. Most people won't even see this. I want you guys to just check this out just for a moment. Let's show you the original photo and jump right into this. I didn't even notice this myself until I took a really good look at this. Now, this I did not enlarge this, so it's kind of grainy, and you can see that. But when you... this is neat, because you would never notice this unless you really, really trained your eyes to see this. In fact, I can't even see it now. That's how good this thing's been done. All right. This area right here, this is cool. What you don't see is this objects in here. They're literally raised off the ground. There's a rock right under here. This is raised off the ground. you're going to see that a lot better. Okay. Here's the parts I was just telling you about. Right next to this little piece. What are these weird looking frames? They go like this. Come back out. Go like this. Can you guys see that? Whatever these things are, you can see it going like this. Back down. Comes like this here. Goes around. Comes out of this way over here. But check this stuff out, guys. Look at the way this stuff runs down. Stops there, goes over here. Another piece over here. Looks like there's something round right there. Goes like this. Yeah, guys, come on. I mean, even this piece, I believe, it actually looks like it goes like this. And then continues on going like this here. It's literally above this other rock. Check this out. Let's just back up just a hair bit. Right there. And you can see this. These are right here. There's an actual rock just below it. So whatever the hell this thing is, it's literally resting on this rock, or it's coming out of this ground. And I'm not even so sure it is a ground at all. Okay, let's move on. How about this item here? Let's jump back to this real quick. How about this object right here? You might say it looks like a rock. What are you talking about? Have a closer look. Now, this is going to be really broken apart again because I didn't make this one larger, but check this out. We have what looks like a pipe type thing. We've got this going across like this, down, and then this piece is coming like this. And this is a rounded piece right here, and then the rest of this piece here. When you move into this item, check this out. You've got what looks like, again, a straight piece going across, piece coming down, and we get something round that looks like some kind of pipe or something sticking out. Okay? Yeah, this is not, guys, listen, this is not an accident. This is not, you know, just natural stuff. Even this in the background, this slanted right here in the back, check this out. Goes up like this, almost looks like a pyramid side, right? I'm not saying that's what it is, but you can see these pieces in here, and it literally goes like this, kind of dips down. This thing is not noticeable much at all, but it is in fact in the photo. It almost looks like a top of some car to me. Check this out. What the hell does that? Now, I'm not saying it is a car, because you can see there's other pieces, but check this way this thing does this. Comes down. This goes up like this in the back, comes over. There seems to be a small piece just coming down just a little bit. You can't see it continue on, but it goes on. You've got this piece right here. This goes up, goes over, goes like this. And, of course, you don't see the other side. Doesn't matter. You can almost bet that it actually matches this side. You've also got what looks like this weird design thing on the top of it. And then you've got, look at, you can actually see this thing squares off. This goes like this here, goes like this, and then down. And then you've got this weird, I don't even know how to explain this piece. Looks like it's round, some kind of piece or pipe or something sticking out of this thing. Does this. 1, 2 little hump type things. And the design, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 items right there. You guys see all that? Let me go ahead and get rid of this. Check that out. This piece down here, look at these things. These are crazy. Down on the bottom. It's got these weird looking bands right here. There's 1, 2, 3. It looks like you can see it through this haze right here, right in here. I'm going to put the arrow right on top of that haze. You can see what looks like this piece literally still goes through. It's white and comes back down. See that? It also does it on the same side. It does this right here on this side. Piece comes like this, goes across, down like this, and then, of course, you got the rest of this item. What this thing is beyond me. I have no clue, but it sure in heck does not look natural to me at all. Now, let's go over to here. And once I show you all these items, I'm going to show you this in black and white. Check this out. This whole item, I'm not sure what to make of this thing, but you can see it goes up like this, comes back down, boom, goes like this. And it has some other pieces here. I'm not sure what to make of this, but this has something else is here. It's mechanical to me as far as I'm concerned. Got these weird pieces in here or darker details. Goes up like this. I'm not sure to make this or what it is, but clearly you can see, again, this is not natural. Just some of the things in this photo just go, whoa, this is pretty neat, man. Look at this. And again, guys, pause this any way you like. Use your magnifiers and check this stuff out. Again, this piece here. Have a good look at that. This item here. Again, pause it where you like. Check this stuff out. This is not a rock. No way, shape, or form is this a rock. These other items down here, besides this piece here, or pieces, okay, we've got this other item right here. And look at the way these things are, man. I mean, these just, you know, when you look at this, it's got this weird U-shaped thing. You guys will see so much more. I'm trying to go over the things that are most obvious right off the bat. And again, we can go back up here. Just these pieces alone, guys. Look at this. Just this stuff alone. Again, these little items, all these pieces coming apart, or it's just sitting down. Again, these are the pieces sticking out like I showed you earlier. It looks like this framework type thing. Yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. All right, let's go back to here because there's more stuff to see. Again, these are not rocks. Let me explain how you can see that. This rock here, this supposed flat rock, see that right there? I'm going to show you this in the original, right here. And you can see where, it's just a flat rock. But first of all, there's something raised off this thing. You can see it right here. I'm going to do this real thick so you guys can see this. Right here. And it looks like it goes down. To me, it's a manipulation, okay? Now, you can see what looks like this white piece coming right here. I'm just going to put the yellow line right over it, going like this. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should do it this way. Literally, there's something right here. But this goes like this. It comes up from here, goes over, and then it looks like it bends up, and it has this dotted item here. And then you can see the other white pieces right here. Very faintly, but it's there. Okay? And you can see a little bit of white right there. Okay? Let's have a look at this. And you can see this right here going up. Goes like this here. It may even split off down here. Goes over to here. Goes up. And you can see what looks like this round piece of some sort. Comes up and this thing goes back down. Look at the actual manipulation in here. You can see how it's been strategically placed right there. Look at that. You can see how this thing's been put down. Look at this. And even in the back here. These are not compression marks, guys. These are added themselves. Right down here, you can see it coming down. Goes like this. Goes like that. Right there. See that? There's actual items sitting right here, and they're blocking the stuff out. Again, this piece right here, really weird. These parts, whatever the hell these things are, this is not natural. It looks like some kind of little weird framework type thing. Going like this, coming down, goes like this. And whatever the hell this thing is, it's literally doing the same thing on the other side. And then we got these other marks here. See that? This item right here was hidden. And you can still see they did a great job of trying to hide that. All right, let's go in the foreground here a little bit. This is pretty neat. Again, these items on this side, next to this large rock. Look at this. This is cool because, again, it looks intelligently made. Now, these things are being made to look like rocks. Look at this trash, okay? But line, like a detail in it. And then it has this weird arch shape kind of thing right there. See that? And this white piece, it's either part of the item and they just over enhanced it as far as the brightness, and that's what you see, right? This item right here. Look at this. Goes like this. Comes down. Goes up like this. This thing over here. This is another freaky looking thing. Whatever the hell these things are, it's just crazy. Look at this. This thing's doing this. Like, it looks like it's shaped like this here. Well, didn't do that right, but it goes like this. Goes like this. Goes back like this. And it has this dark spot right here. Not sure if that's completely circled or not. Look at this, blatantly taken right out. And there's so much in here that's been taken out, it's sad. It truly is. All one has to do is just look at this stuff and just analyze. It's a junk pile, but it's intelligently made things. Now, let's jump into this here. Go black and white on this. And you can see these items over here. Right here. You can see there's a line going inside this rock. It's doing this. One right here going like this. And of course you can see these details. Going like this. Actually it goes down. And then goes to go. Watch this. So I basically emphasized it just to show you these inside the lines as well as the lines themselves, right? Check that out. This thing is funky looking too. This area here in color. Watch this. What is that? See that? And there's something white inside here. It runs down and has this little round piece. Comes down like this. Goes like that. I'm not sure what to make of that, but that's just weird, man. It looks like it has a pipe or something sticking out of this. See this right here? Looks like it does this here. And it's literally coming out of this slotted area right here. See this? Check this out. You just back out a little bit. See that? I'm going to go to the final. See that? It literally looks like a pipe or something sticking out of a slotted area. At least that's the way it looks to me now. I'm just going to go over this, pan over this real slowly. Just, guys, just look at the stuff laying here. This is no rock pile. These are not rocks. Here's just a little bit more. This other stone I showed you, which is not a stone. Right here. You can see these white pieces sticking out. And what they're connected to up here. Look at the way they have these things interwoven and these pieces right here. With a black piece right there. This item up here, like I showed you earlier, comes down. Round, what looks like a round pipe type thing. Going back into this. Also appears to have something right here. Almost like this cone-shaped thing sticking out. See that? Go back over to this other stuff on the hillside here. There's that other item. Like I said, the first thing I thought of some kind of structural thing. Looked like a top of something we'd see here, like a car in a junkyard. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying, but that's what it appears to be. Okay? Or it appears to look like, right? These items right here in the bottom. Sharpen it up a little bit. Again, guys, stop it where you want. I'm going to jump back to these things now that it's sharpened so you guys may be able to see it a little bit better. This is the sharpened part of it. Again here. And let's take another look at that big old stone type thing right here. Again, this giant item right there, this is not stone. And it, don't get me wrong, it could be. I'm just saying that it doesn't appear to be by the details in the side of this thing. Look at this. It literally looks like it has this piece running like this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Like this. Coming in over here. And then there's these pieces. One is round piece here. Another pointed piece here. Just the way this thing looks. It's intelligently made. Now, is it part of a structure? Good possibility. I'm just going to back out a little bit. Pause it here. This is basically the regular without being sharpened. This is the unsharpened. And this is the sharpened. Okay. Items just, they look like they're covered up, right? By manipulation, obfuscation, stuff like that. And then you've got what looks like just stuff that may be actually buried, right? And it's just now starting to become unburied. Windstorms, things like that, right? Again, we've got this weird thing here. Looks like it's just coming out of this manipulation. Hit the manipulation. And you start to see right here. coming out, something right there interrupting it, coming down, a little piece, and then it comes right down. Well, that wasn't very straight. Comes right down, goes like that, goes like that. Stuff going like this here. Come on. I think this stuff is awesome. I just cannot believe how much they do to cover this stuff up, and just blown away by the amount of stuff you can find in here if you just stop and look at it. And it's really not tough to find this stuff. It's literally just laid out in front of you. But again, you know, you see the way they're actually blocking this stuff out. You guys tell me what you're seeing here. There's so much in here, it's not even funny. Some of you guys are like, oh my God, like in some of my other videos, it's funny because you're like, man, you don't know how much you missed in there. No, actually, I want to show you the major stuff, and then you guys tell me what you find, right? So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. And the stuff that's in here, absolutely mechanical, and I think you guys will agree. If you find more stuff, drop it down below. Let everybody know what you see in a timestamp, and, you know, point it out so others can have a look at it as well. Again, I mean, just some of these things are just crazy in here. It's all over the place, guys. Everywhere you look, there's something mechanical, or at least some kind of piece of stone structure, right? Whatever these things are, don't be fooled. This is not rock. Never has been. Now, I'm not saying there is no rocks. Don't get me wrong. People say, oh, what is he talking about? There's rocks everywhere. I don't mean that. I'm talking about the stuff that's being made to look like rocks, and it's just being blatantly covered up, when clearly this alone, it just speaks volumes. And again, I've done this before. I'm almost positive I did this way back in the day, a couple years back. And again, this is the original photo, and you can see this thing is clear as day, man. Look at this. What the hell is that? To me, that is absolutely technology, and if it's not, then it's stone. Either way you look at it, there was intelligent life on Mars, and I wish before my time's up here on Earth, I hope that truth comes out. It needs to, because you know what? At some point, they're going to have to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, we lied all this time because we were afraid people weren't ready, and that's fine. I think people will go, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I don't think they're going to freak out about it, but then again, you know how that is. You know, there could be two sides to that. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to take too much more of your time. Tell me what you see in this photo. Maybe you've seen something else. There's a lot more in here to see. All I do is I cover the largest ones, the ones that are most obvious, and then I let you guys have a look at it and just, you know, basically pick the photo apart. You guys tell me what you think. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, look for the links in my pinned comment in the comment section. I'm also going to leave these enhancements up on my Flickr page. So look for that this evening or the next day, and you guys will be able to go over the enhancements yourselves. Anyway, guys, drop your comments, your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Like the video. Lets me know you're on board with it. And definitely share it. People need to see this stuff. This stuff is so obvious, it's like a slap. This recently surfaced on Facebook, some of the Facebook pages. But again, a lot of people are just looking at this large object and not the rest of it. Let me know what you think. And by the way, I'm going to be coming up with another video, the second part to that Titan. You guys were saying something about you seen what looked like buildings. That's right, guys. I don't even think I dug deep enough into this photo, and I'm going to show you that coming up. So stay tuned for that. That one's going to be a short video, but nonetheless, it's coming up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciated, and I'll see you on the flip side.